Good morning, ladies and gents, and welcome to another Clearing My Head, as is tradition. And once again, we're just going to do a few random notes. God knows what's going to crop up today. We'll just randomly pick some stuff. Probably just do a shorter video because I've ranged from like half an hour to hour long videos, so probably do like 10-15 minutes. We'll break it down a little bit more. So let's get straight in, shall we? Back to the document. Right, what we got here? So April 2022. Looks like this is about UBI. I'm in support of Universal Basic Income. UBI. Because it will give those at the bottom of the socio-economic spectrum something that they haven't had since the dawn of the agricultural revolution and the oppressive hierarchy that came alongside it. And by that I mean it will give them some autonomy, or sense of autonomy, empowerment, and some semblance of freedom. A potential con is that consumptive power goes up, or consumptive ability, power ability, whatever you're going to say, goes up, which can facilitate more rapid ecological degradation, depending upon whether it's realised or not. Realised. Though with more contentment, they may, or people may rely less on consumptive coping mechanisms. So it really depends on which is worse as to whether this would ultimately end up being a con or not. So yeah, it depends on whether the contentment brought alongside gaining more autonomy, empowerment, and some semblance of freedom outweighs the con of the fact that the consumptive power and ability goes up, which at the moment is coupled with kind of encouragement to consume. Obviously in capitalism, more consumption is more profits, so a lot of companies and whatnot will deliberately encourage consumption, and they can do so in a number of ways, one of which, as I previously mentioned in a different video, is to manufacture discontent, which I feel lies alongside Noam Chomsky's manufacturing consent. But yeah, it's leverage, isn't it? Leverage. It gives more leverage to those without. Empowers the disempowered and gives them a bit more of a voice. Right, so I can delete that one. And that's, when was that? April 2022. Let's just randomly scroll down. Oh, weirdly enough, I ended up on April 2022 again. Why seek power? Question mark. Let's see. The only legitimate reasons to seek power are: 1. To try and do something good that could not otherwise be achieved without said power, and or 2. This is going to be formatted wrong. It's going to bug me. There we go. 2. To stop someone else getting it that might do something bad with said power. It would have reformatted itself. Go away, OpenOffice, go away. So 1. So number 1 requires a sense of superiority. I am better than either someone else or a democratic system that would empower people to make the decisions in question, I imagine collectively. And 2 is based on fear and is also self-reinforcing, since other people may also only be seeking power for the same reason, with us being the reason as we're the ones seeking the power. Game theory. I mean, it's based on fear, but it's also based on, potential reality. That some people just seek power for various other reasons, such as insecurity, wanting to gain some kind of status or something because they don't feel like their worth is enough without said status, and things of that nature. And some people just like control. Which I guess is based upon fear in some respect. Right. Oh, there's around April. Let's just pick another random one. I forgot to delete that one. Ah, damn it. April 2022. As a society, we seem to be obsessed with creating jobs. I don't know about you, but I want to destroy them. So again, mentioned in another video about the fact that at the moment, that's one of the kind of chief narratives amongst capitalism. One of the reasons, of course, is because the social kind of safety net isn't really there to provide a decent life. So obviously there's the fear of if without a job, we're going to struggle. But yeah, a lot of it's kind of essentially increasing the workload in order to try and justify creating jobs, which I think the better kind of alternative is to try and continually reduce the amount of work that's required and share the workload. But yeah, it was discussed a bit more in the other videos, so I won't go into that again. Another April 2022. Power requires subordinates. Why do some people worship others? So, for example, celebrities. My God. Sports stars, political leaders, religious leaders, monarchs, etc. Obviously, these are all essentially celebrities in similar ways. Let's see if I can find one. When was this? May 2022. May 2022. There we go. The power trap. With great power comes great insecurity. I won't type it out every time. Comes great fear. Same with fame. This is the fame trap. The wealth trap. The identity trap. e.g. veganism, falling for negative tribalism. Don't really explain that very well in that note anyway, but I'm sure I've done some more. Let's see if I can find some with great. Okay, yeah, I've got another one, July 2022. With great power / wealth / visibility, which is fame, comes greater burning of resources and more /time energy, more time / energy rather. People are forced into work to pander to said resource burning / the butterfly. Effects of said resource burning. With great visibility comes great vulnerability, or potentially, whether real or perceived. And of course, that's all connected because, of course, God, I'm tired. Yeah, if we're kind of in a position of fame, then there's the potential of having that worry of someone who's maybe not completely mentally well coming at us to try and, well, for various reasons, but maybe one to kind of gain some kind of notoriety for themselves. And obviously we see that kind of played out in terms of like celebrities tend to have security details and all that jazz, which of course leads or links in with the greater burning of resources and more time and energy people are forced into work. So more fame, if you've got the security both in terms of maybe bodyguards, maybe like security stuff on houses, gates, walls, etc. That obviously burns through tons more resources as well. So there are some cons with being famous, shall we say. So if we find any more of these. A bit earlier. April 2021. With great fame / wealth / power comes great insecurity / stress / distress. Obviously not definitely, but potentially. With great no need to put that because basically just repeated it. And often great superiority complex. Obviously that's just the potential as well. Obviously if we have lots of people kind of worshipping us and saying, oh, you're the best, that has the potential to make us feel like we are superior in some way. But anyway, I injected before starting this one, so I had to go get some food. I'll keep it relatively short, but I'm kind of tired, so I need to wake up as well. So I can explain these a little bit better. I don't feel like I explained those very well, but hopefully they make half decent sense just on their own. But yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.